Elsewhere in the cannabis industry, plans are in the works for some major players in the industry to get into NFTs. Cheddar reporter Chloe Aiello has more on this. Chloe, I'll send it over to you.
Thanks, Kristen. Well, NFTs have officially come for cannabis, and even major companies are getting in on the game. Jay-Z backed the parent company invested in cannabis and NFT brand Peakz, which plans to launch its first ever digital cannabis dispensary. So joining me now to discuss this are Tiffany McBride, the parent company's managing director of social equity ventures, and Jesse Grundy, CEO of Peakz. Thank you to you both for joining us today, and welcome to the show. Jesse, let's start with you. What is a digital cannabis dispensary, and what can you get there?
Nice to meet you. So basically a digital cannabis dispensary, it will be a marketplace, it'll be a social lounge, it'll be a little bit of everything you would expect to see in a regular cannabis dispensary, but only in the metaverse. So you'll be able to buy digital strands, which you'll be able to also enjoy in the metaverse. And you'll be able to meet up with other people, other enthusiasts in cannabis, and you guys can, talk, compare what you guys bought, compare you guys' collections, such things like that, and even actually try the metaverse cannabis that we have planned.
It's such an interesting concept there. I want to do a quick follow-up here because NFTs have been touted as a lot of things, collectibles, investments, a means for artists to get exposure and money. What role do you think they can play in cannabis that might be a little bit unique, Jesse?
Well, in the metaverse, it's pretty much limitless with all the possibilities of going places beyond imagination. There's so many talented artists building on these worlds. So say you're venturing into some distant land, you might want to bring cannabis with you. So now we have something to actually give people when they're exploring different places to enjoy, whether they're actually consuming and their avatar consumes with them, or if it's just something to show off other people in the metaverse that they represent the cannabis culture. So it's just something cool for other people to see and know that, it's supported. We want to be supported in the real world and in the metaverse. We want to remove all stigma from the plant. So, yeah.
Oh, Tiffany, I want to bring you into this conversation. So the parent company did invest in Peakz last June, its second ever investment with a social equity fund. This is a time when people were still struggling with the concept of NFTs. I would argue that many still are. So what attracted you to this innovative company?
Jesse is just dynamic. And when I say it's been a blessing to work with him, that's an understatement. He comes with really fresh ideas that he's vetted, that he's experienced in. And I really believe the thinking along Jesse's lines is the future of cannabis. He's more than just flower and a story. He comes with concepts that are new, that are innovative, and that is easy for us to get behind.
Now, Jesse, I want to ask you a question here, furthering that. You told Visit Hollyweed that you offer low-cost NFT courses to people in Oakland. So, going outside of, the things that you do with Peakz to reach the community. Why is it that you're doing this?
Me and actually one of my business partners, who's my cousin named Tim Demry, we also made a course together for $50 because we don't want people to miss this opportunity, especially in this industry. We have missed so many different things in the inner city when it comes to new different industries. So we know it's kind of tough to understand it. So we try to explain it in a way that everybody can really use it and immediately, like, either they want to flip NFTs, buy and flip them, or if they want to start their own collection. We just wanted to give them a guide and it not be like out of their reach or above them. So we really speak into our demographic just to help them, because we want to see more people like us in this space. It's not about only me being successful. And even in cannabis, I also help other equity applicants, because it's better when I walk in a room that I have people that look like me rather than I'm the only person at the table. So I just want to bring more people in these industries and show them it's possible.
Tiffany, Peakz is obviously an early mover in cannabis NFTs, but by now this is becoming a more popular space. So what makes Peakz and its NFTs specifically, unique? I heard that you can actually get, real world cannabis when you purchase these if you are in a legal state, for example.
Right. So what makes Peakz unique is the experience. Not only is there a tangible cannabis brand that pairs with the NFTs. It creates a full experience for our consumers and allows those that might be outside of California to also engage with mind-like peers.
And Jesse, you've said that these NFTs and the digital dispensary are part of building the first ever cannabis and Web 3.0 company. What does that mean to you? Similar to what Tiffany was saying, you have so much foresight. What is the future of cannabis?
The future of cannabis is everywhere. So I've been successful in California, and hopefully I'll branch out into different places. But I meet people all over the world where cannabis is, highly punished. They'll never, maybe in their whole lifetime, get to go to a dispensary. So we're bringing them a world that they may never be able to see. They might be fans of a plant or hiding how they do it and consume. So now they could be around other like-minded people and really just enjoy themselves. I just see that I see people consuming in the real life while their avatar does it with them, just giving you a full immersive experience of the plant and consuming. So we really want to be forefront of that. I also released the first cannabis strand on NFTs in February that was documented. So I've been really deep in this space, and I see the future in it. So I want to keep it going. I want to be a leader in this space.
Well, thank you both. We are unfortunately out of time here, but it has been really interesting talking to you both. That's Tiffany McBride, the parent company's Managing Director of Social Equity Ventures, and Jesse Grundy, CEO of Peakz. Kristen, tossing it back to you.
And Chloe, fascinating stuff. Thank you so much. That was Cheddar reporter Chloe Aiello.